Hi Sagittarius, this is Tara and welcome to your November 2016 Psychic Tarot mini reading. And thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Your subscribes and likes and shares and any comments. I love comments. So anytime leave them below and I always try to answer those as well. And the reason I'm calling this a mini reading is because I am in the process of a move. And as you know, when you move, there's lots to do and lots to go through and decide what you want to take, what you don't want to take. And I am simplifying, although I'm really looking forward to my new residence. It's very nice and feels good, has a good feeling. So I know that you all will understand that the two cards spread. I'm also going to pull clarification cards, and then I'll do the mid-month November and business as usual. So for every month thereafter. All right, Sagittarius, so let's start with your first card. And as I'm looking at both of these cards, they're both major arcana cards. So these are highlighted universal messages that the spiritual gang wants you to take note of. So let's take a look at the first one is the Moon card. And in this particular depiction of the Moon card, you can see she's looking down at the water with the moon's reflection. And above her is the moon with a smile on their face. Oftentimes, this card is about facing our fears, but also it's about looking at the hidden meanings, looking at the secrets about, what is really going on behind the scenes. So instead of her looking down at the water, at the reflection of the surface, the moon is almost beckoning her to look up at it and see the real agenda. So it might be that if you're working for a company and you feel like there is an agenda and that it would be beneficial for you to understand what's going on, pay attention to your intuition. This is an important time to do so. Or if you have a business and you're maybe a client or someone that you work with or partner with, just make sure that you're on top of your game. And the message here is how to do that is, again, to pay attention to your intuitive abilities. The water is about our emotions, our intuitions. Here's the fish. Sometimes that reminds me of Pisces, and Pisces are very, of course, they're a water sign, and they're very much in tune a lot of times with their intuition and psychic abilities, whether they're clairvoyant or clairsentient. So some of you may have a Pisces moon or rising, and also watch your moon and rising sign, Sagittarius. So you just kind of feel into what's going on at the beginning of November, no matter what it is. It could be also a family member. You just need to get in sync with yourself, basically. And actually, this is what the second card represents. It's actually the Strength card in traditional tarot. So as you can see, there's the elder wise woman with her lion. So she's stroking the lion. The lion is her ego, and she is the intuitive part of herself. So actually these two cards go together pretty well. Once you tune in, then your inner strength is there for you at any time. Pay attention to your, all chakras. First I was getting the third chakra, which has to do with inner strength. That's in the stomach area. The second chakra is the feminine intuition. That's the abdomen area. Also the crown, which is spiritual wisdom, intuition, and I could go on. Also the sixth, which is clairvoyance. So just pay attention to all your chakras. I purchased recently this amethyst. It's just nice to have around. Sugilite, Sugilite, is another wonderful crystal. It's purchased by the pound, so you can buy a tiny little piece, and it's just as powerful as a big piece, and it really does open up those intuitive abilities. I just feel like that's going to come in handy for you guys, Sagittarius, for the beginning of November. Okay, let's pull some clarification cards for this. It's interesting. No other sign has had two major arcana cards as their reading. So you're special. You guys are special anyway, but you're particularly special this time. Okay, this card wants to come out. Let's see. Well, three of them want to, three. So let's just do that. Let's go with the flow here. You know, that's what it's about, is not saying, well, no, it should be two. No, my gosh, if three cards want to come out, then we'll address all three of them. Okay, so the first card that has to do with looking for hidden meanings, agendas, looking beneath the surface, following your psychic intuition. The clarification card on this is the Nine of Cups. And as you can see, this is a happy person feeling good about their emotions. The cups are, again, a water sign, sun, moon, or rising, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So it feels like, again, this is for Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising video, but, you know, watch your moon and rising as well. But it feels like your emotions, your psychic abilities are in place at the beginning of the month. Pay attention to them. The 9 has to do with feeling happy, content. Heart is where the home is where the heart is, loving others. So they're both emotion cards. Pay attention to that, I guess, is what I want to keep saying. So the second and third card that came up for the Strength card. And the Strength card is that inner strength that the universe wants you to have in whatever dealings or situations you have in your life. It's building up your strength. And I like this citrine to use for that. You can, you know, put this on your third chakra area. I love citrine. You know, some of you may have felt like this Four of Pentacles, like you've been watching your money, or feeling a little bit like your bottom line has been offbeat, or has in the past. So it could be that you're feeling a little bit private about your finances. Could be expenses coming up for you, and the universe is just saying it's okay. We've got your back. Feel your inner strength. All will work out for you financially. Okay. And then the third card, I love this, is the Judgment card, and this is about rebirth. This is about a spiritual rebirth. You can see that the children are in the water. They're reaching. So it's about our emotions again and rebirthing. You know, a lot of people, well, throughout time, you know, a lot of women these days to have a baby, will stand in water. And to me, I haven't ever brought this up with this card, but it feels like that type of birth, of natural birth, of the baby coming out through water, is you guys opening up to your emotions and expressing yourselves not only to other people, but really to yourself, and acknowledging who you are and your beliefs and what you want. And there's a certain type of feeling of rebirth about that. Being open, being honest. And again, with yourself and others. There's enlightenment around this. There's angelic blessings around this. So it's not, Sagittarius, like you guys are not expressive, because like I always say about my Sagittarians is you guys are the best storytellers. You're great with words. Your wit is amazing. So it's not that you don't have this. It's just opening you up for new enlightenment, new angelic blessings. All right, interesting reading, Sagittarius. I'm going to add up the two original cards. So we have 18 and 8, and that's 26. 2 and 6 is 8. Wow, lots of 8s in your reading, and 8 has to do with inner strength. Whew, that's what it's about for you guys for this especially 2 weeks of November, your inner strength, your intuition. You know, to our third chakra is also where we hold our emotions. So make sure that you know, are eating right, eat right for what your, I don't know, some people say blood type, or just what feels good. If it, you know, if it upsets your stomach or there's acid reflux, then of course your body's saying, no, I don't really care about that. But something more soothing, or, you know, maybe too many spices, or whatever the case may be. But enjoy yourself, of course, as always, Sagittarius. So take care, be well. I see some really new, open possibility and promises for you coming up. And if you'd like to reach out to me for a reading to see where these two major arcana cards are going, you can reach me at one of two ways. My email, which is themagicalmatrix@gmail.com. It's below. And for my friends outside of the US or Canada, it's a great way to order a reading from me, because on my scheduler, which is on my website, I don't have every time open that I'm open on there. And so for you guys that are like, you know, 12 or 13 time zones away, or even 7 in the UK, it's great to reach out to me via email. Let me know when is a couple times that are good for you for a reading, and I'll look at my schedule, and we can work it out that way. You can always go to my website, taraventura.com, if you want to take a look around at me and my services, and do that before you email me. Either way, I'm happy to hear from you. I can't wait to see what's on the horizons for you guys. Pay attention to your inner self, the hidden meanings, the go, you know, actually the strength card is saying what may be frightening you may be your biggest strength. Think about that for a minute. All right, take care, be well, reach out to me, have a great beginning of November, and I will see you soon.